What's up, guys? I'm Lorena, and this parkour hack will change your life, regardless of whether you actually even do parkour or not. And this hack is actually parkour posture, which we like to call ninja feet here at Quisqueya Athletics. Thank you, Sean Hanna. So like I said, ninja feet is the name that we gave to parkour posture. And parkour posture is what you always want to live in. It's how you want to land. It's how you want to take off. If you lift weights in the gym, it's what you want to do with your hips and your knees. So let's get started. Let's get right into it. To get into proper parkour posture, we're going to have you stand with your feet together. You're going to get up on the balls of your feet. You're going to bend your knees, hinge your hips, and push your knees out by squeezing your glutes. You don't have to get so low. you can be higher. All right, perfect.
All right.
So you want to think about your glutes like a clothespin. When you pinch the back of the clothespin, the front opens, right? So when you engage your glutes, it turns your hips out and pushes your knees out. And the reason I said knowing this is good for weightlifting is because when you do something like squatting, you want to squeeze your glutes and create that external rotation in your hips, which drives your knees out to squat up and down. Another way to think about it is to imagine you have a towel under your feet and you're spreading that towel open by squeezing your glutes and turning your hips out. So in parkour, when you're doing ninja feet, we're going to be doing this instead. We're going to be, like I said, on the balls of your feet with your heels elevated. Bend your knees, slightly hinge your hips, chest neutral. And the last part is squeezing your butts and guts, what we call your butts and guts here at Quisqueya. That's engaging your abdomen, engaging your glutes to really lock in. Like I said, this is where you jump from, and this is where you land. If you fall, you want this to be the default. You don't want ninja feet to be something you only engage on purpose. You want to get so used to this that when you fall off of something, you automatically, even if you're not in a perfect position, you're on the balls of your feet, you're engaging your butts and guts, you're pushing your knees out. So, yeah.
All right. Excellent.
That's ninja feet. Once you've got ninja feet mastered, you're ready to jump. So before we start learning how to jump, the last step to mastering ninja feet is to try it on something like a precision board, because parkour is all about precision, controlling your limbs and your body to be precise in your movements. So we're gonna do ninja feet again, but now on a precision trainer. You're gonna get on the balls of your feet, then elevate your heels, bend your knees, hinge your hips, squeeze your butts and guts, push those knees out. You can balance by placing your arms forward, and that's it. That's ninja feet.
Yes.
Like running, like everything else, everything in parkour happens on the balls of your feet. And if you get used to doing everything to and from this ninja feet position, you will preserve your joints and make your joints even stronger. A lot of people think that things like jumping in parkour are bad on the knees. But if you have correct parkour posture, if you are in ninja feet, it will actually make your knees stronger and reduce knee pain. And that's because instead of jamming all of your joints by landing flat on your heels and hurting your ankles, hurting your knees, and hurting your hips, when you do this, when you engage your butts and guts, especially when you engage your glutes and push your knees out, you absorb impact through the ball of your foot and then up your posterior chain, which are the strongest muscles in your entire body. So you'll only build strength and you'll only build more resilience in your joints. So whether you're lifting, running, existing, falling, whatever, ninja feet is the place you want to live in.
Yes. And you are using the spring of your ankle to protect the rest of your joints.
Yes. Since everything has a slight bend, there's lots of give and take. There's a lot of forgiving.
Yeah. When you
have a lot of leeway there.
When you land on your heel, you know, all the impact gets transmitted to the knee and the hip. But when you land on the ball of your feet, you're using the spring of your ankle, and that helps, you know, to protect your knee and your joints. There is no impact. When you land like this, you know, it's a smooth landing. Yeah, and when you do this movement, that makes your knee stronger instead of getting pain from impact.
All right.
Right?